Denver Broncos at Jacksonville Jaguars. Broncos coming 1-0 with that very comfortable win over the Giants, and the Jaguars coming in with that ugly loss to the Texans. We're at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. Denver here, we have Denver opening up at -6. It's where they stand right now. There has been a 5-cent move towards Denver. This total opened up at 44. It's now at 45. And a few books, including BetOnline, have moved it to 45.5. Let's move over to the cash flow in this spot. 6,027 tickets in. 74% of the tickets, 70% of the cash on the Broncos, and 60% of the tickets, 89% of the cash on the under. And yet, this total climbs to 45 or 45.5. Very, very interesting. Rez Mob in the house. What's up, Rez, my guy. Okay, so Broncos got their season off to an excellent start, 27-13 win at the Giants. They were in complete control. Teddy Covers did exactly what he does on the road. Covers, 28 of 36, 264 yards, 9 different receivers. Melvin Gordon ran for 101 yards. It helped that he broke one off for 70. They won the possession battle, 35 minutes and 8 seconds to 24-52. They converted 7 of 15 third downs. They were 3 for 3 on fourth down. Avon Miller played for the first time since 2019, had a sack, or really early sack, but finished with 2. Chubb missed the game due to injury. He was a limited participant in practice last week. It's unsure if he'll be ready to go this week. They didn't need him in that last game, and they don't need him here. So it wouldn't shock me if they give Chubb another week. Jerry Jeudy was carted off with a high ankle sprain. An MRI is going to be done. He will not be available. Jaguars got off to a very ugly start. Sunday was the first time Meyer lost a season opener as a head coach after winning 17 straight openers as a college coach. I'm so thankful that I finally got the courage, and it took it moving to 3.5 for me to do it, but thank God I got the courage to bet the Texans. Trevor Lawrence, 28 of 51, 332 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Lawrence says it's first time in his life at any level of football that he's thrown 3 picks. Shark caught 3 passes for 86 yards. Marvin Jones, 5 passes for 77 yards. And Urban Meyer did something that bothered me, and that's going with Carlos Hyde as the main back here because of his relationship with Hyde from Ohio State. And I just – look, I don't know what went on in the preseason, so I shouldn't make any kind of statement about it, but James Robinson was a huge piece of this team last year when everybody gave up on him, and he was fighting as hard as possible. And for him to get 5 carries in week 1, I didn't like it. I did not like what he was doing to James Robinson, and I immediately thought, you're going to lose the room, Urban. You're going to lose the fucking room. Here we go. Broncos, Jags, 6-point favorites are the Broncos on the road. Take it away, Bebsie.
Look, the Jeudy injury sucks for the Broncos. The Chubb injury, you're going to get him back. So you're going to get Jeudy back too. But, high ankle sprain on a wide receiver, it's going to be a while. It's going to be 6 to 8 weeks, I think. But look, this Broncos team is a solid team. They were missing a capable quarterback last year. Teddy Bridgewater is that. Teddy Bridgewater has been not good, not bad. He's been steady most places he's ever gone. I like Teddy Two Gloves. McGrokester99 saying, watch Sutton go off now. I like Cortland Sutton, man. The guy can play ball. KJ Hamler can play ball. This is a team that can still function. And Jimmy, everything you said about Urban Meyer, it's what we were talking about last week. Again, Ohio State guy over here, Urban Meyer has not proved he could win with a bad team. Winning with Ohio State is not terribly impressive as a head coach. When you have everything, when you have literally a better player at every position than the other team, you should be able to win. So I agree wholeheartedly. I like Carlos Hyde, former Niner, former Buckeye. I do. I like him. But to give him the bulk of the carries over James Robinson, who, like you said, played great last year, and not only did Trevor Lawrence throw 3 INTs for the first time ever, even including high school, he lost a regular season game for the first time ever. Never lost a regular season game in high school or college. He's going to lose another one this week. This is a Broncos player.
Burgundy bets his high opening number, but no way this stays as -6. Broncos -7. He thinks they'll get to. And our Birdie said, sorry, I've lost it here. Where was Birdie? Birdie said, I bet Broncos -3 early.
That's a hell of a line for Birdie to grab. I mean, you're laughing at this point.
This game is a massive trap for the Broncos. Says Florida humidity is a real thing, but my Jags are a train wreck. Fire Urban. Ray Charles says Broncos win easily. And Prince of the City clearly on the same look as you here.
Prince and I have agreed on pretty much everything except for love and hate versus Ohio State here.
Are you? Oh no, he hates. He's a Michigan guy.
How's Michigan doing?
Do you want to move here on the Broncos at -6?
Yeah, absolutely. I wish I got that 3 that Birdie got. Damn, but look, I had skepticism about Urban Meyer and the Jags. It was only exacerbated by a terrible performance this week, and liking the Broncos was backed up this week. So, yeah, this is another spot for me. I just can't turn down.
And the 3.5 first half, but you just want to focus on the full game?
I just want to focus on the full game.
All right, well, let's line shop for you right now. Broncos -6. Let's also take a look where the cash lies. I'm not sure. Did I do it? Let me look at it again here. 6,052 tickets in. I did, yeah. 74% of the tickets and 70% of the cash on the Broncos. And then 60% of tickets, 89% of cash on the under. Broncos at -6 at -103. And UH already moved it to 6.5. So -6 and -103 at Pinnacle. Are the Broncos going to open up their season with 2-score victories on the road? -6 and -103. That's available at Pinnacle. Huh. Very, 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 very interesting. Harold Williams says Broncos easily. Ray Charles says Broncos win easily. Mr. Gokster likes the Jacksonville team total under 19.5. What do you think of that look?
Team total under?
Yeah, under 19.5.
Look, you got to worry about garbage time. They got some garbage time TDs in week 1. I think they could do that as well. That would be my apprehension with that.
Very, very interesting. Chris Brady says it's -103. I think there's edge here. All right, I'm going to have to sit and think on this spot a little more before I pull the trigger. But I'll wake up in the morning and it'll be 6.5. And maybe, it's just that, Birdie getting a -3 because he's a sharp capper. I just, do I want to take public transit? I don't know. I'm going to have to sit on it and think about it right now. -6 and -103 for Bebsie, and clearly it'll be 6.5 soon, and probably 7 by kickoff.